thank you for coming by our booth today.
Oh, my pleasure. I'm a big fan of Badger, as you know. You're the pioneers in many ways, and a lot of the things we're trying to do at EWG to change the market. And we look to Badger as one of the leaders that's making such a huge difference in all of your product areas, particularly your sun safety products, which is so exciting.
That means a lot to us because we're of course a big fan of you too. So we wanted to take a moment to ask you about what the inspiration was behind the Skin Deep database, which is so impactful in our industry, and also the Sunscreen guide.
Sure. Well, you know, we worked for many years and still do work on public policy solutions, but we found that a lot of consumers have sort of lost patience with Congress acting to do something to protect them and their families with safer chemicals, safer personal care products. So increasingly, consumers were asking us, well, what do I do while Washington's trying to make up its mind, which could take years? And so we started profiling individual ingredients and products for the personal care space. We started off with just a few thousand products, and now it's almost 80,000.
Right.
And we're rating all the ingredients and all the products, and consumers are responding. We find that it has power in the marketplace, and a lot of traffic to our website. We have an app that people can use when they're shopping. And then we, as an offshoot, we got very interested in sun safety, sunscreens. We noticed that that was an area where the Food and Drug Administration was just way behind the science, way behind consumer demands. So we started rating sunscreens like the ones from Badger, rated very well. There are a lot of other great, often small companies out there competing with the bigger brands that use lots of chemicals. And when we lined them all up and rated them with our best take on the science or our best sense of what the ingredients were, we came up with a system that consumers also like. So every year when sun safety season rolls around, May and June, we're getting a lot of attention to our website, and then we launched a sun safety campaign with Badger and lots of other brands who've come together to basically say we've got to do something about the skin cancer epidemic in this country, got to do something to educate young people to protect themselves from the sun. It's a very exciting campaign, but it's really sort of led us back to making the case that we need a big public response here. We can't rely on the government to do it, so we're doing it with brands like yours.
It's been fabulous so far, and we clearly see a difference because so many of our customers recognize what you're doing and they come to us asking about it. What has the response been for the sun safety campaign? That's relatively new.
It's fairly new, but it's been very exciting. First of all, we've been thrilled that so many companies have come together to support it. That's been very important. We've been very excited to get the attention from the Surgeon General and other sources where now we know that we've got a big problem on our hands with sun safety. We're worried about tanning beds, particularly young women who feel like right before the prom or for whatever reason need to get into a tanning bed, and skin cancers are starting to pop up at earlier and earlier ages with young American women. So for lots of reasons, we want to make sure that we get the message out that the sun is something to be out in. We want people outdoors, enjoying themselves, having fun, but we want people to be safe because we have one of the leading, fastest growing types of cancer in the United States, and it's avoidable. We can protect ourselves from this form of cancer. We need to do it. So it's a very exciting campaign.
And what are the top 3 things that you would tell people in terms of what they should look out for being safe in the sun?
Well, first of all, be conscious of the fact that you want to try and stay out of the sun during the very heat of the day. Don't take your little kids swimming at noon when the sun is right at the top of its zenith. Just be smart about the amount of exposure. Wear protective clothing, wear a hat, wear long sleeves. I know it seems odd. We're sun worshipers here in the United States, and we know that's part of our culture, but we've changed our culture before. We did it with cigarettes, we've done it with drunk driving, we've done it with lots of other things. We need to change it about sun safety. And then finally, for the parts of your body that can't be protected by clothing, or the times when it's not convenient, or just as an extra protection, we always say use a really high quality, balanced sunscreen. Use something that's going to keep your skin safe from the chemicals that are in a lot of sunscreens, but also keep your skin safe from the sun.
Well, big ideas and big things happening, so we're excited to see what you guys are going to come up with next.
We're very excited to be working with Badger and all the other brands, and thank you so much for your support.
Well, likewise.
And for the great products you're making.
Yeah, well, we're happy to work with you, and this is really exciting to see what's going to happen.
Likewise.
Thanks for coming by today.
Our pleasure. Thank you.